It's Christmas, and I know you might be eating. I don't know about you, but like I told you yesterday, I'm a foodie. I love breakfast. It has to be on a large scale, some bread here and there. But don't worry. Yesterday, we brought you some really amazing and simple, easy recipes that you could do for Christmas, for any other day, even after Christmas. Now, we're going to bring you some more. Today, we're going to talk about some chicken nuggets and some tuna sandwiches. My mouth is watering already. So, Komla again, foodie, caught up with Chef Cecilia Kegi, who shares some really incredible recipes with us. Now grab your book.
In smaller sizes, but this is going to be served as a meal, so I've done it in a bigger portion. It's best when you do a deep frying, so we are going to deep fry it a touch of mayonnaise, just to bind the vegetables and the tuna. Herbs.
Okay.
So let's see how it's going to look like.
That is mint.
No, that's basil.
Basil, okay.
You can't even chew. overnight, not a fresh bread. Other than that, when you are cutting, you have it very difficult. So you always make sure you have vegetables and little items which will easy go.
Okay. So we had Cecilia Kege. She is the executive sous chef. She was assisted by Richard on this particular session of our Christmas diaries that we are bringing to you on the AM show on the JoyNews channel. And it's time for my favorite part of the show where I have to eat all of this, and I'm sure I'll have to.
Are you eating it alone?
Of course. I'm sure the other crew members are not exactly happy, but I will get it alone on camera. And so that's it. When I visit you during this Christmas, I mean, the rice and the fufu, etc. are okay, but I do not have time to waste when I come there. I'm moving from one house to the other. So, I mean, 20-30 minutes, something for me will be okay. So, from me to you, we say have a Merry Christmas from
Cecilia
and Richard. Here at the Labani Beach Hotel. We say thank you.
If they are feeling lazy to do it, they should come. Reservations have been made. We are almost full. So, please make sure your reservation is done.
The rest of the team members, Francis, Jata, Ebenezer, Michaela, so thank you for watching.
I think Michaela is very hungry.
Let's meet again on another episode of our Christmas Diaries.
You only get to see Komla Adom in front of the camera, but this was shot by the great cameraman who went alongside him, David Bone Jata.
Yes.
P.O. Box 7, Sokode Mogame.
Hey.
Volta Rigid. Western Tomboland.
Everything is so powerful. But that was scrumptious. I'm hungry.
Yeah, it was.